Why do we work hard to solve small problems? Why do we reinvent ourselves and our clients over and over? And why are we giving away marketing strategy for free? It's time to bring home bigger paychecks. It's time to create the lifestyle we deserve and to make a greater impact. This is the Fractional CMO Show, and I'm Casey Stanton. Join me as we explore this growing industry and learn to solve bigger problems. Hey, it's Casey here with a quick tip as a CMO. This is one of those little hacks that I found out years ago, over 12 years ago, I think, and I've been using it ever since, and I'm surprised that other people aren't using it. It's funny, this kind of came out of need, and it was a hack that once we applied it in this marketing agency that I was inside of, everything got easier. Specifically, getting into clients' tools. And what we did was we set up a new email address at the company. It's just an email address that everyone has access to. I like an email address that's grow@domain.com or account@domain.com. And what you can do when you have that and you get that set up, and if you use, let's say, Google Workspaces, you pay for this individual user, but everyone has access to them. You could do an alias too, but I don't like using an alias for it because I want people to be able to log into it uniquely. This Grow account or account is what you use to sign up to tools that all team members are going to use. It's what you can use to get access to some of your clients' information. So if they're going to pass, let's say, analytics over and you have an agency, you don't want to pass analytics over to every single individual on the team. That's a lot to ask of a client. You'd rather just get admin access for your Grow at account and then be able to go in there and then assign additional access to your team. And then also be able to remove access from people as well. It's a simple trick, right? But if you just create a Grow at email address, GROW, at symbol, and then whatever their domain is, your domain is, and then have your clients share their credentials onto that, I just think it makes your life so much easier. We use it with tools that are internal tools. When you sign up for a new tool and you want to give other people access. Last thing I want to do is have an activation code go to my email inbox, then I have to go give it to my team. It's a waste of everyone's time. But if everyone has access to the Grow inbox, then it's a lot easier. So if you're going to do that, make sure that you have a great password, socialize it in LastPass or 1Password or whatever you want to use. Make sure, it's like an alphanumeric password. It's going to be a difficult one for anyone to kind of guess. And then once you have that password socialized, make sure that you change the password, appropriately every 60 days or so. It's probably a good practice, and I'll let you make those decisions. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm also not giving security advice here. But the basic idea is that you want to have just an account that everyone has access to. And if you say, there's an issue with that around how we're going to be able to get login activation codes for two-factor authentication, well, I'm sure that there's ways that you can solve that using IFTTT, which is if this then that, or Zapier, and integrations with Slack or Signal or another chat platform like that. So it's a simple hack that will save you a ton of time and headache, and then you'll never have to worry if you let someone go on your team, at your agency, or you're working with a client and you want to kind of create this. You don't have to deal with people moving out of the marketing department to a different department and then losing access to a certain tool or having to go in and change it. You just are creating an account email address for everyone in the organization to use. You can use this internally in your company if you're growing as a fractional CMO and you're starting to add some agency services, which you may or may not want to do. And then on the other side, you can do this as well inside of your clients as you support them in their growth. Easy thing to do, pretty inexpensive, and just saves a ton of time. I hope that's helpful. If you'd like to learn more about becoming a fractional chief marketing officer, head on over to cmox.co/invite, cmox.co/invite, and watch the short video I put together to see if you have what it takes to be a fractional chief marketing officer. Talk to you soon. Thank you for joining us for today's show. For more information and episodes, visit our site at fractionalcmoshow.com. Go ahead and punch that like and subscribe button on your favorite podcast app. It means a lot, at least to my mom.